Hey guys, welcome back to our watch along of Fleabag. We're on season 2, episode 4.
This is not just a reaction video, it's also a watch along. So you guys know the drill. We'll press play on our end, you guys can press play on your end, and we'll press it both at the same time so we can watch the show along sort of together. We'll comment as we go, and if you guys have any thoughts on the episode or anything you agree with or disagree with that we're commenting on, feel free to let us know in the comments and we'll try to respond to everybody. Although I can't guarantee how quickly, because sometimes we get behind. And by we, I mean me.
In last week's episode, had a lovely conversation about foxes.
Oh my gosh. Andrew Scott talking about foxes was the single most cute, adorable, attractive thing I've seen. And he also just did a fantastic job acting the little monologue. It was just really impressive.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be easy to perform poorly and like not come off quite right, but he did a great job of delivering it well and in a charming sort of way.
Fleabag sort of asks him to be with her, like, not in so many words, but there's a suggestion of...
Yeah, maybe like an understanding, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, she goes, what do you do when you like somebody? He goes, I talk to them and I give them Bibles, which is what he's done with her. But he has such a good thing of like, no, like, I've done that thing before. I don't need to do it again.
Yeah.
He's such a good example of a priest.
Yeah.
Very real, down to earth, but also very compassionate and kind.
We found out that Claire has a little something with her coworker also named Claire. That she clearly feels weird about.
Yeah.
And is like doesn't know how to deal with it and process it, which is kind of, I feel like, her character.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like so many characters in the show, right? But like I feel like she's
the epitome of like bottling things up so tight.
Right.
We find out that she knows that her husband kissed Fleabag. And it just kind of sucks. Fleabag helps her with her presentation of the award and then has to go like steal the award back from the winner.
Oh,
and there's
right.
a really delightful little conversation.
Yeah, that was a nice moment.
I guess Fleabag got turned down 2 times in that episode.
Oh.
By a man and by a woman, which has got to be a little demoralizing. But also,
but both in the best
in the most
possible
kind,
way.
yeah. I, on Fleabag's side, did not feel hurt by those turn downs. Like, they were just so gentle. You can't be mad.
Right.
Andrew Scott sort of acknowledges that Fleabag talks to us.
Oh, that was a cool moment.
I keep saying Andrew Scott because I don't know his character name. I think it's just a priest.
Yeah, that was a cool moment.
Shall we get into it? A lot happened that episode. So if you're ready to start watching with us, click play now.
Prime Original. Amazon Studios presents. In association with BBC.
Because BBC is great.
Oh, this is so cute.
She likes him. Aw.
Fleabag. Aw.
I think the idea of this is very interesting. Like, you don't speak unless you really are moved. No, like, useless words.
This is the second time we've seen a sort of place of silence in the show. That was a good match cut.
Yeah. Oh, right. He's marrying them.
Oh, right, yeah.
Did he just look at us? Well, you don't want that. Yes, you do. Uh, What a fun problem to have to put in this.
Yeah, gosh. It's a beautiful frame.
Yeah. Mm.
Gosh. So creepy.
What a witch.
Oh. Yo.
Ooh.
Hmm.
He's such a cool priest.
I love in the confessional booth, is it called? With the drink. Pam is totally gonna walk in right now. Credits. Oh man. Well, we're on episode 4, so it's about the right time for sort of low point intensity.
I don't know if I'd call that a low point. I mean, I understand thematically, but...
Man, I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think the priest would give in.
I think I said this before. I'm on Fleabag's side in that, like, I want him to.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, he's hot, and like, we're seeing from her perspective and wanting what she wants.
Yeah.
But then I don't want him to give in because I feel like it's a sign of, like, a loss for him.
What makes him great is his character, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, giving up would kind of seem like maybe a spot on that character.
Yeah. He seems to be very intentional about not wanting... He doesn't want to be with her, right? Like, he does on some sort of a... He enjoys her friendship and he thinks she's attractive or whatever, but, like, on a grand soul personhood level, he knows it's not good for him. And so I'm on his side of, like, no, you shouldn't.
And there's a part about his character that feels very intentional, about I'm intentional with, like, who I am as a person, like, what I do as a person. It kind of feels like that intentionality, that self-control is, like...
Was a little lost.
Yeah.
It was interesting when she's at the Quaker thing, she's like, it's so erotic. I don't know if this is scandalous to say, but, like, in this particular situation, the confessional seems like an erotic moment. You're in the dark and you're very, like, alone with this person. It becomes like a deeper thing.
Yeah, there's a level of intimacy.
Yeah, the intimacy is there. And when you already have an obvious attraction for that person coming from both sides, I think intimacy can easily lead to the erotic.
Especially for Fleabag, who seems to struggle with, like, a true sense of vulnerability and intimacy.
Yeah.
And kind of seems to, like, replace it with just, like, physical intimacy. And so all of a sudden when you have this person who, like, doesn't let her get away from the emotional and, like, spiritual intimacy.
Yeah.
And kind of keeps asking questions that she doesn't want to answer.
I feel like it's such a bad moment. That music, that opera singer music,
right,
always happens when something angry or upsetting or bad happens in the show, right? And so in this context of them kissing, usually I'm a fan of people kissing, and those moments are usually nice, but to have that music, I feel like, says very clearly, like, this should not have happened.
And in that context, in that situation and moment, right?
Because the confessional is supposed to be a very, like, intimate, safe, non-sexual place. And then I feel like it's confirmed that it's not a good thing by, like, the falling of... Is it a picture of Jesus?
I missed what the picture was of. Because I was thinking, like, I think earlier we talked about, like, Pam lives nearby or lives on the grounds.
Yeah.
And so, like, she could walk in. But then I feel like the painting falling was a more correct choice for the moment, right?
I assume it's a religious painting of some sort.
Yeah.
And I feel like the priest seems to take the significance of that.
I mean, I think they both do, right?
Yeah.
Just like the fall down and then fall forward. It was just that very nice... It's an equal pushback, right? Of the sanctity of something sacred pushback.
Yeah.
Opposed to if, like, Pam walked in, that wouldn't be the same, like, sacred pushback.
There's been little almost magical, mystical moments happening.
When he gets the bottle,
like, he asks her to pray, and then it just sort of falls into his hand, right? I feel like there was another one too that happened. Maybe it was the last episode, maybe it was this episode. Like, little bits of things that almost step out of the bounds of a realism show. Almost. Although it's not strictly speaking realism, right? Because she breaks the fourth wall.
And now the priest, he's onto us.
He's onto us. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I feel a sense of like, whoa.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Oh, that's interesting. I feel like it's cool when he looks at us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't you want him to look at like he's so cool. He's such a
Maybe
cool
I have
guy.
something to hide. One of the commenters, Anto Ostenkova, was just saying that the priest is the only one who truly listens to Fleabag. He's the only one who like listens to her closely. So he's the only one who notices those things, which I like.
Hi, Anto. Hi, everybody else that's commenting also. Is this weird? Is this weird? I guess we're breaking the fourth wall constantly, so.
It's probably not weird. That's what I think it's weird about the priest. I'm just giving them weird side eye. And that's what I think it's weird about the priest, because I'm used to Fleabag seeing me. But when the priest does it, it's like, it's just such a weird glance. I feel like more of a sense of like someone looking at me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, this was a development. I'm very excited to see what happens.
2 more episodes, I think we have.
Yeah.
For the season.
This is my favorite show.
It's lovely.
Lovely is such an interesting description for it. But I really think you're right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for watching along with us. Thank you for giving us someone to break the fourth wall with.
4.
You know the drill. We're also watching Killing Eve and BoJack Horseman. You know where to check those out. Check out the channel. And you know that we'll be watching the next episode next week. So we'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Who are you talking to?